Every day you wake up, you're in a battle you didn't ask for. If you don't control your mind will control your life. Your mindset is the engine that drives everything. Your habits, your discipline, your confidence, your decisions, your future. And the truth is, most people never upgrade that engine. They keep running on the same thoughts, the same fears, the same doubts they've carried for years. Nothing changes because they don't change. But if you want to transform your life, if you want to become someone you're proud of, then the very first thing you must work on every single day is your mindset. Not occasionally, not when you feel motivated, every single day. You cannot build a powerful life with a weak mind. You cannot build a disciplined life with a distracted mind. You cannot build a successful life with a defeated mind. Your mind is your foundation. If the foundation is cracked, everything you try to build will fall apart. And here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Your mindset doesn't improve by accident. It improves through intention, repetition, and daily training. Every morning, you must choose your thoughts before the world chooses them for you. You must choose your focus before fear chooses it for you. You must choose your direction before distractions pull you away from it. This means waking up and deciding, I will think strong today. I will think disciplined today. I will think growth today. Because your thoughts shape your behavior, and your behavior shapes your life. You cannot think like a victim and live like a champion. You cannot think like a quitter and live like a winner. You cannot think like the old you and expect a new life. Your mindset sets the standard for everything else you do. If your mind is lazy, your body will be lazy. If your mind is negative, your actions will be negative. If your mind is scattered, your life will be scattered. So start training it, start feeding it, start strengthening it. And no, it's not supposed to be easy. A weak mind is effortless. A sharp, focused, disciplined mind is built through resistance, through reading, reflection, gratitude, discipline, silence, and self-awareness. Every day, you must challenge the thoughts that are holding you back. Every day, you must correct the lies fear has been telling you. Every day, you must interrupt the old patterns and install new ones. That's how transformation happens. Not by wishing, but by rewiring. Not by motivation, but by mental upgrade. Not by dreaming, but by daily discipline. Improving your mindset improves your identity. Improving your identity improves your actions. Improving your actions improves your future. A powerful life requires a powerful mind, and you must build it brick by brick, day after day. Your mindset is the lens you see the world through. Change the lens, and the world changes with it. Your mindset is the voice that guides your actions. Change the voice, and the actions follow. Your mindset is the root of your character. Change the root, and the entire tree changes. Do not wait for life to get easier. Make your mind stronger. Do not wait for problems to disappear. Develop a mindset that conquers problems. Do not wait for the right time. Create the right mindset, and the right time appears. If you want to transform your life, begin with your mind. Improve it daily. Protect it daily. Sharpen it daily. Because once your mindset rises, your entire life rises with it. You don't need more motivation. You need more discipline. Motivation fades. Discipline rewires your entire life. Discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you want to become. Most people never cross that bridge because they're waiting for feelings to carry them. They want excitement. They want inspiration. They want a spark. But discipline has nothing to do with emotion. It is the decision to do what must be done even when everything in you wants to quit. If you want to transform your life, discipline must become a daily non-negotiable. Not a sometimes thing. Not a when I feel ready thing. A must, a requirement, a lifestyle. Every day you must practice being consistent. You must train your brain to follow through. You must teach your body that your goals are not optional. Because without discipline, you can't build habits. Without habits, you can't build progress. And without progress, you can't build a new life. Discipline starts with accountability, not waiting for someone to check on you, not waiting for approval, not waiting for someone to push you. You must become your own coach, your own standard, your own enforcement. You must expect more from yourself than anyone else expects from you. Because your success doesn't depend on what others believe. It depends on what you do every single day. The problem isn't that people can't be disciplined. It's that they don't want the discomfort that discipline brings. They want transformation without sacrifice. They want results without routine. They want growth without grind. But everything great requires pain, structure, repetition, and delayed gratification. You can't stay comfortable and become unstoppable. Discipline grows when you do the hard thing first. It grows when you act without negotiating with your excuses. It grows when you say, I choose my future instead of I'll do it later. And the truth is, discipline gets easier every day you strengthen it. At first, it feels like a fight. You battle your habits, your impulses, your laziness. But with consistency, discipline becomes your identity. You no longer force yourself. It becomes who you are. You become the type of person who shows up regardless of mood. Discipline creates self-respect. Self-respect creates confidence. Confidence creates momentum. Momentum creates results. This is why discipline transforms your life in ways motivation never can. But you must do it daily. Set daily standards, daily goals, daily actions, daily wins. Even small disciplines reshape you. Waking up on time, finishing tasks, sticking to a routine, controlling impulses, limiting distractions. Each small win tells your mind, I am reliable, I am consistent, I follow through. And once your identity shifts, your behavior follows automatically. Discipline also eliminates regret, because every day you act in alignment with your future, you end the day proud instead of guilty. You stop feeling like you're falling behind. You stop feeling powerless. You start feeling in control. When you become disciplined, you no longer rely on inspiration. You rely on execution. You no longer chase perfect conditions. You create your own conditions through structure. You no longer wait for the right moment. You decide the moment is now. Discipline is the currency of success. The more you invest in it, the richer your life becomes. So make this your daily mission. Show up, do the work, build the habits, repeat them relentlessly. Don't wait for discipline to feel good. Do it until it feels natural. Don't wait for someone to push you. Be the force that pushes yourself. Don't wait for life to change. Build the discipline that changes it. Transform your discipline and you will transform everything. You can't live a powerful life with low energy. Your body is the engine of your destiny. Take care of it or lose everything built on top of it. If you want to transform your life, you must improve your health every single day. Not once in a while, not when you feel guilty, every day, because your life is built on energy, your goals, your discipline, your mindset, your confidence, your productivity. And when your energy is low, everything becomes harder. Your ambition slows down. Your motivation gets foggy. Your decisions become weak. Your drive disappears. Too many people are trying to climb mountains with a body that can't even lift them through the day. They want success, but they neglect the machine that carries them toward it. They want greatness, but they treat their health like it's optional. And when your body fails, your dreams follow. You must understand, your health is not separate from your success. It fuels it. Your energy is not extra, it is essential. Your body is not a burden, it is your greatest tool. Every day, you should do something that strengthens you. Walk, run, stretch, lift, hydrate. Feed your body with discipline instead of impulse. Feed it with purpose instead of convenience, because every choice you make with your body is a vote for the person you're becoming, strong or weak, sharp or dull, active or stuck. Improving your health daily is not about perfection, it's about consistency. It's about showing up. It's about treating your body the way your future needs you to. You cannot have a high performance life with low performance habits. Start simple. Move your body every day. Drink more water than you think you need. Protect your sleep like it's a business meeting. Choose foods that give energy instead of stealing it. Spend time in sunlight. Breathe deeply. Every small decision compounds. Every healthy habit multiplies. Every workout, every meal, every night of rest is an investment. And the returns show up in your mindset. your discipline, and your confidence. Because when your body feels strong, your mind becomes unstoppable. When you take care of your health, you unlock levels of potential you didn't know existed. It becomes easier to focus, easier to work hard, easier to stay consistent. You stop dragging yourself through life and start attacking your goals with force. Improving your health is also an act of respect toward your future self. Ask yourself, what kind of body do I want to live in 5 years from now? What kind of energy do I want to wake up with? What kind of strength do I want to rely on? The answer to those questions comes from what you do today, not someday, not eventually, but today, this moment. Your health impacts your relationships, your career, your creativity, your discipline, your self-image, everything. You cannot pour into your purpose if your body is empty. You cannot lead if you are exhausted. You cannot build if you are constantly breaking down. Every day, improve your energy. Every day, protect your health. Every day, treat your body like it matters, because it does. Your body is your first home. Your body is your first tool. Your body is your first advantage. Take care of it, and it will take you places your mind alone can't reach. Every day you don't improve, someone else does, and they pass you. Skills are the difference between wishing for success and earning it. If you want to transform your life, you must become a student again, every single day. Your skills determine your value, your opportunities, your income, your future. And the truth is, most people stop learning the moment they leave school. They stop reading, stop studying, stop growing, and then wonder why life isn't moving. You cannot expect your life to level up when your skills stay the same. You must improve something daily, not monthly, not occasionally, daily. Even 1% growth every day creates a completely different version of you in a year. Skills compound, knowledge compounds, discipline compounds, and the people who rise in life are the ones who invest in their abilities, not just their effort. You cannot depend on motivation alone. You must depend on mastery. You cannot depend on talent alone. You must depend on training. You cannot depend on luck. You must depend on skill. Skills build confidence. Skills build opportunity. Skills build financial freedom. Skills build a life you're proud of. And you don't need to learn 1,000 things. You need to master a few. A focused skill set is more valuable than scattered effort. Every day, ask yourself, what skill am I building today that my future self will thank me for? What am I learning that makes me harder to replace? What am I practicing that pushes me beyond average? Read something, study something, practice something, build something, refine something. You don't have to spend hours. Even 20 minutes a day creates transformation, but it must be daily, intentional, and consistent. Because here's the truth. The world pays you for the problems you can solve. The world pays you for the value you provide. The world pays you for what you know, not what you wish for. Skills are your currency. The more you sharpen them, the more doors open. The more you refine them, the more opportunities appear. The more you master them, the more control you have over your life. You must also upgrade your environment of learning. Surround yourself with people who know more than you. Listen to people who challenge your thinking. Watch people who mastered what you want to master. Growth happens faster when you're around wisdom instead of noise. Practice daily, study daily, improve daily. Repeat until mastery becomes your identity. Don't run away from being a beginner. Being a beginner is a superpower. It means you are growing. It means you're stretching. It means you're becoming more valuable than you were yesterday. Every master was once a beginner who refused to stay the same. Don't chase perfection, chase progress. Don't chase titles, chase skill sets. Don't chase approval, chase competence. Your skills are your leverage in life. They determine how high you rise, how far you go, and how strong you stand when opportunities appear. When you improve your skills, you become unstoppable. Not because life gets easier, but because you become stronger. Transform your skills and your income will transform. Transform your skills and your confidence will transform. Transform your skills and your entire life will rise with them. Because the person who learns daily, earns daily. And the person who grows daily outlasts everyone who doesn't. Listen, You can have the dream, you can have the plan, you can have the talent, but without discipline, none of it will survive. Discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you want to be. And every single day, you are either building that bridge or breaking it. People think discipline is about punishment. No, discipline is about freedom. Freedom from excuses, freedom from procrastination, freedom from the old version of you that keeps pulling you back every time you try to climb. You know why so many people never transform? Because their discipline depends on their mood. If they feel motivated, they show up. If they feel tired, they disappear. If life gets busy, they push their goals to the side. And then they wonder why nothing changes. But transformation does not care about your mood. Growth does not care about your comfort. Success does not ask you how you feel. It demands that you show up every day, especially on the days you don't want to. You must build discipline like a muscle. And just like the gym, it grows with resistance. Every time you wake up and don't feel like working, but you work anyway, you raise your standard. Every time you want to scroll, but instead you choose to study, build, improve, you strengthen your mind. And every time you choose long-term success over short-term pleasure, you level up. Your life is the sum of your repeated actions, not your intentions, not your dreams, your daily habits. And discipline is what controls those habits. Let me ask you something. How many times have you said, I'll start tomorrow? How many times have you promised yourself, this is the year I change, only to fall back into the same patterns? How many times have you let how you feel destroy what you want? You are not lacking ability. You are not lacking opportunity. You are lacking consistency. And consistency comes from discipline, not motivation. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is a fire. Motivation fades. Discipline stays. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline becomes who you are. From today forward, make your discipline non-negotiable. Decide that certain things must happen every day. No exceptions, no excuses, no negotiations. You train your mind. You take one step towards your goals. You guard your time like your life depends on it, because it does. You keep promises to yourself. You want to transform your life? Then stop letting your feelings run your day. Stop letting weakness choose your future. Stop being loyal to your excuses. You have goals to reach. You have a future to build. You have a standard to protect. You want respect? Discipline yourself. You want confidence? Discipline yourself. You want freedom? Discipline yourself. You want transformation? Discipline yourself. Because when discipline becomes your identity, not a task, not a chore, not something you try, that is when your life truly begins to change. That is when you stop starting over. That is when you stop quitting halfway. That is when you become unstoppable. Make a decision right now. Your discipline is no longer optional. Your discipline is no longer emotional. Your discipline is who you are. Every day, every moment, every season. Transformations don't belong to the talented. They don't belong to the lucky. They belong to the disciplined. Your environment is either pushing you forward or pulling you backward. It's either feeding your future or feeding your failure. And most people don't realize this, but you can have the right dream, the right plan, the right discipline, and still lose simply because you're surrounded by the wrong environment every single day. You cannot grow in a place that refuses to grow with you. You cannot level up while standing in the same room where you lost yourself. Your environment is powerful, and you must master daily. Listen. Your environment is not just the people around you. It's the energy you tolerate. It's the habits you allow. It's the places you go. It's the content you consume. It's the atmosphere you live in. And every part of that environment is shaping your mindset, whether you realize it or not. If your environment is full of negativity, laziness, excuses, distractions, cheap entertainment, or people who think small, you will absorb that energy. No matter how strong you think you are, no matter how big your dreams are, your environment will choke your potential if you're not careful. Some of you are losing not because you're weak, but because you're surrounded by people who have no desire to win. You're trying to climb a mountain while the people around you are dragging their feet in the dirt. You're trying to stay disciplined while they're trying to stay comfortable. You're trying to grow while they're trying to avoid anything that might challenge them. You must upgrade your environment deliberately every single day. That means choosing people who push you, not people who drain you. People who want more out of life, not people who settle. People who talk goals, not people who talk gossip. People who inspire you, not people who distract you. Some of you need to hear this. You don't need new motivation. You need new surroundings. You don't need better talent. You need better standards. You don't need more time. You need fewer energy killers around you. But your environment isn't only external, it's also internal. What are you feeding your mind every day? What do you watch? What do you read? What voices do you allow to influence your thoughts? What beliefs are you rehearsing in your own head? If you constantly consume negativity, you will think negatively. If you constantly consume mediocrity, you will behave mediocrity. If you constantly surround yourself with distractions, you will live a distracted life. Create an environment that matches the level of life you want, not the level of life you're trying to escape. Make your room a place that motivates you. Make your phone a tool for growth, not a device for distraction. Make your habits support your goals, not sabotage them. Make your daily atmosphere reflect your highest self, not your old self. And listen carefully. If your environment is toxic, leave it. If your environment is small-minded, distance yourself. If your environment keeps pulling you down, break away. If your environment suffocates your dreams, walk out, even if you have to walk out alone, because here's the truth. You will outgrow many environments before you outgrow your potential. Every day, improve your surroundings, even just 1%. Clean up your space. Limit negative influences. Create order. Set standards. Raise the energy around you. Protect your peace like it's your life, because it is. Your environment is a daily battle. And if you don't control it, it will control you. Your life will rise or fall based on the people you allow into it. You can have the strongest work ethic, the biggest dreams, and the deepest hunger. But if you're surrounded by the wrong people, you will never reach the level you were meant for. Every day, you must evaluate, upgrade, and protect your relationships, because relationships are not neutral. They either multiply you or weaken you. Listen carefully. Some people add to your life. Some people subtract from your life. Some people divide your energy. And some people multiply your vision. Your job is to identify which is which and act accordingly. You must stop expecting growth from people who are comfortable being stuck. You must stop hoping for support from people who aren't even supporting themselves. You must stop lowering your potential to fit into spaces that can't handle your ambition. Every relationship in your life is shaping you, influencing you, molding you. And if you're not intentional, you will adopt the mindset, habits, and fears of the people closest to you. This is why you must choose your circle the same way you choose your future, with purpose, with clarity, with boundaries. Every day, improve the quality of the people you allow into your space. Not by becoming judgmental, but by becoming aligned with growth. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, not people who compete with your downfall, but people who compete with your greatness, people who push you higher, think bigger, dream louder, and expect more from themselves and from you. Ask yourself, who encourages you to evolve? Who calls you out when you get lazy? Who holds you accountable to the goals you set out loud? Who celebrates your progress rather than shrinking when you win? If the answer is no one, then it's time to rebuild your circle from the ground up. You need people in your life who speak life into you, not fear into you. People who show you what's possible, not people who remind you what's comfortable. People who clap for your growth, not people who feel threatened by it. Remember this, the wrong crowd will not only hold you back, they will drag you down with them. They will normalize mediocrity, minimize your dreams, and make you feel guilty for wanting more. This is why you must create boundaries. Not walls, boundaries. Boundaries protect your peace, your focus, your energy, your mind. Boundaries stop you from being drained by people who love comfort more than you love growth. Boundaries keep you from giving access to people who have no intention of rising. And listen, improving your relationships isn't just about removing the wrong people. It's about becoming the right person yourself. You must become the friend, the sibling, the partner, the teammate that elevates others. You must become the type of person who inspires growth, not excuses. The type of person whose presence demands excellence. Because like attracts like. The more you grow, the more you attract people who grow. The more you raise your standards, the more you attract people with standards. Your relationships should not drain you. They should build you. They should not silence your dreams. They should amplify them. They should not pull you into old habits. They should push you into your future. Every day, seek out people who elevate your thinking, not limit it. People who talk opportunities, not obstacles. People who take action, not talk about action. People who want more, not people who settle for less. If you improve your relationships, even by 1% every day, by choosing better influences, setting better boundaries, and becoming a better version of yourself, your entire life will transform. Because the truth is simple. Your relationships shape your direction. Your direction shapes your decisions, and your decisions shape your destiny. Upgrade the people around you, and you upgrade your future. Your habits are the real truth about who you are, not your goals, not your dreams, not your intentions. Your habits, the things you do every single day without needing to be reminded, motivated, or pushed, those are what shape your destiny. If you want to transform your life, you must improve your habits daily, not once a week, not when you feel like it, daily. Because habits are the invisible architecture of success. They determine your focus, your discipline, your energy, your health, your mindset, everything. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. You can dream about greatness. You can visualize success. You can talk about your future all day long. But if your habits don't match that future, you will never see it. You can't build a strong life with weak habits. You can't build a disciplined life with inconsistent routines. You can't build a successful future with yesterday's patterns. Every day, you must evaluate your habits with brutal honesty. What are the habits that are feeding your future? What are the habits that are feeding your past? What habits are building you? What habits are breaking you? What habits move you forward? What habits pull you backward? Habits hide in your blind spots. They blend into your day. You forget they exist until their consequences hit your life. For some of you, the habit that's killing you is procrastination. You keep delaying your own greatness because you feel like there's more time. There isn't. Your future is being delayed one small decision at a time. For others, the habit that's killing you is distraction, scrolling, entertainment, noise, things that feel harmless but steal your momentum in silence. Some of you struggle with inconsistency. You start strong, then disappear. You get motivated, then fade. You set goals, but your habits don't support them. But the good news is this: habits can be built. Habits can be redesigned. Habits can be improved every single day. Start with small, simple, powerful habits. A 10-minute walk, a 20-minute reading session, a morning routine that centers you, a night routine that protects your peace, a habit of finishing what you start, a habit of showing up no matter how you feel. These small daily actions create massive long-term change. Success is not built on intensity, it's built on consistency. It's what you do repeatedly, not occasionally, that creates your transformation. And listen carefully, your habits are shaping your identity. Your identity is shaping your decisions. Your decisions are shaping your life. When you improve your habits, you improve who you are becoming. Habits are not about perfection. They're about direction. They're about momentum. They're about alignment. Every single day, choose habits that align with the life you want, not the life you're settling for. Choose habits that push you higher, not habits that keep you comfortable. Choose habits that build discipline, not habits that destroy your focus. Choose habits that help you grow, not habits that make you regress. Ask yourself daily, did my habits today make me better or keep me the same? Did my habits today honor my future or my excuses? Did my habits today reflect who I want to become? Small improvements compound. 1% better every day becomes unstoppable growth. Tiny habits become powerful routines. Routines become your lifestyle. And your lifestyle becomes your destiny. Improve your habits, and your life will transform in ways you never imagined. Discipline is the difference between wishing for a better life and creating one, between dreaming of greatness and becoming great, between talking about change and living the change. If you want to transform your life, you must improve your discipline every single day, because discipline is the only thing that guarantees your future will look different from your past. Motivation might get you started, but discipline is what keeps you going when the excitement fades. And it will fade. There will be days when you don't feel like doing anything. Days when you feel tired, overwhelmed, uninspired, frustrated, or discouraged. Those days decide your destiny. Not the easy days, not the high energy days, the hard days, the slow days, the days you want to quit. Discipline is showing up even when your feelings don't. Discipline is doing the work even when your mood says no. Discipline is choosing your future over your comfort. Discipline is keeping your promises to yourself, especially when no one is watching. Most people lose not because they lack talent, but because they lack discipline. They start strong but fall apart the moment resistance shows up. They rely on motivation like it's a fuel tank, but motivation runs out. Discipline doesn't. Discipline remains when everything else collapses. Discipline remains when no one is cheering. Discipline remains when progress feels slow. Discipline remains when fear gets loud. To improve your discipline daily, you must first understand this. Discipline is built, not born. You are not supposed to be perfect at it. You grow it, you strengthen it, you train it, just like a muscle. Discipline becomes stronger through repetition, pressure, and practice. Start small. Start with one thing. Wake up on time. Make your bed. Finish your workout. Stick to your schedule. Complete the task you promised yourself. Each decision becomes proof of who you are becoming. Each small win builds identity, and identity fuels discipline. Your brain must learn, when I say I will do something, I do it. That self-trust is the foundation of discipline. You must stop breaking promises to yourself. Every time you quit early, every time you hit snooze, every time you choose comfort over commitment, you teach yourself that your word doesn't matter, that you can be negotiated with, that you can be talked out of your own potential. Improve your discipline by removing negotiation. Now should I get up? Now do I feel like working today? Not maybe I'll try again tomorrow. No. Decide once, execute daily. Treat discipline like oxygen, something you cannot live without. And listen carefully, discipline is not supposed to feel good in the moment. It feels good in the results. It feels good in the transformation. It feels good when you look back and say, I didn't quit on myself. The pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret lasts forever. Every day you must train your discipline like a warrior prepares for battle, with seriousness, intention, and focus. Remove distractions, create routines, set boundaries, prioritize your goals, hold yourself accountable. Do the work even when it's boring. Consistency over intensity, progress over perfection. The truth is simple. Your goals don't need you to be perfect. They need you to be disciplined. Because discipline turns effort into results, and results turn belief into unstoppable momentum. Improve your discipline daily, and you will become someone impossible to stop. Purpose is the fuel that keeps you alive when life tries to break you. Purpose is the compass that guides your decisions, your habits, your relationships, your discipline, your entire existence. Without purpose, you drift. With purpose, you rise. If you want to transform your life, you must improve your purpose daily, strengthen it, clarify it, reconnect with it again and again. Your purpose is not something you find one time. It's something you build, something you grow into, something you protect, something you fight for. Every day you must ask yourself, why am I doing this? Why does my future matter? Why must I keep going? Because the moment your why becomes weak, your progress collapses. Most people don't fail because they lack skill. They fail because they lack clarity. They don't know what they're fighting for. They don't know what their life is pointing toward. They wake up each day reacting to the world instead of creating it. They move without direction, without intention, without drive, and without purpose. Discipline becomes harder, habits become weaker, and motivation becomes temporary. Purpose gives you a reason to show up, a reason to sacrifice, a reason to grow, a reason to push through pain, a reason to choose long-term gain over short-term comfort. When you know why you're fighting, you become dangerous. You must reconnect with your purpose daily. Maybe your purpose is your family, maybe your future, maybe breaking generational cycles, maybe proving to yourself that you are more than your past, maybe becoming someone your younger self needed, maybe refusing to live an average life. Whatever it is, own it, feel it, protect it. Purpose is not always loud. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it feels distant. That's why you must strengthen it every day. Remind yourself who you want to become. Remind yourself why you started. Remind yourself what's at stake. You must improve your purpose by being brutally honest with yourself. What kind of life do I want? What kind of person must I become to get it? What must I sacrifice? What must I stop tolerating? What must I rebuild? What must I walk away from? What must I commit to for the long term? Purpose requires truth. Purpose requires reflection. Purpose requires courage. And the more clarity you gain, the more unstoppable you become. If you don't choose your purpose, life will choose one for you. And you may not like the result. You'll end up living someone else's expectations, someone else's dreams, someone else's limitations. Purpose is how you reclaim your life. Purpose is how you break free from the patterns that trapped you. Purpose is how you rise above the noise, the excuses, the fear, the doubt. And listen carefully, purpose does not eliminate struggle. Purpose gives meaning to the struggle. It turns pain into power, setbacks into lessons, failures into direction, obstacles into fuel. With purpose, nothing can stop you. Without it, everything can. Every day, improve your purpose. Write it down, speak it, think about it, reflect on it, refine it. Your purpose is a living thing. The more you feed it, the more powerful it becomes. When you know why you're fighting, you stop running from the challenges. You face them. You grow from them. You rise through them. You transform because of them. Purpose makes strength possible. Purpose makes greatness possible. Purpose makes the life you dream of possible. Improve your purpose daily, and your entire life will shift. You've got the blueprint. You've got the steps. You've got the truth. Now it's time to move. No more waiting, no more excuses, no more someday. If you want a new life, build it. One decision, one habit, one improvement at a time. Start today. Start now. Start with you.